Hello, I am Hacker of channel formerly known as Cartoony2. I hacked channel from 2.7 to 2.13 and now give channel back and also give shirt that has Steven Universe YouTubers making me cry. I cry. I cry a lot. This is my accent for some reason. Shirt features Mikhail Williams and Halle Crater from Cartoon Universe, Ostruk Vux from the Rune Table, Mekat Woodward, Skiwood Wang, Roses Universe, Sleaze of Otaku, Swiggy Thunder, Fictional Christiles, Ikem Lewison, Kitsune Zatsuku, and me. I cry. Very sorry. Art by Kasuni Zakolo. Can support Kasuni Zakolo by going to Redbubble, getting phone case, wall art, mug, bag, sticker, or card. Shirt available till March 7th. Please buy and enjoy video while I look for job. What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and today we have an interesting discussion for you all. I am joined, of course, by Haley.
Hey, guys.
And we wanted to talk about which show is superior, Star vs. the Forces of Evil or Steven Universe, because as of late, Star vs. the Forces of Evil has been really hitting us with some amazing, incredible episodes, some amazing development, and a lot of payoff, and Steven Universe not so much. So people have been kind of more hyped about Star, myself included, as of right now. But does that mean Star is the better show? And we want to kind of talk about that right now. So what are your initial thoughts, Haley?
Well, I mean, right now, like the season 2 finale of Star just hit all of us so hard. And you know, that's on one side, and the other side we have Steven Universe, which, I mean, as of the last couple of weeks, we haven't been really getting much. But although we did have that big Steven bomb. That was, released a month early.
Yeah, that
it was amazing, but it was like what?
That kind of killed the hype a little.
Like, yeah, so a couple things, yeah, and then also like you were like nothing kind of got resolved, I guess, 100%. I don't know.
Yeah,
or it just made more questions, I guess.
Yeah, which is fine. That's not inherently wrong, but it's more so the issue that this show has been consistently lollygagging and going away from the quote-unquote main story. And I feel like, especially right now, it makes the least sense for them to do that because we've mentioned this before because, they came back from the zoo and they know Yellow Diamond and Blue Diamond are coming. They know Homeworld's coming in some way, shape, or form to get humans for the zoo. They said they were going to get the rubies. The rubies have valuable information that they could totally tell a Homeworld gem if they happen to pass them on the way, especially with Steven being Rose Quartz. So it doesn't make sense for them to just be relaxing and chilling and wrestling and inviting this weird blogger into their home for no reason. So that's where a lot of the frustration comes because they've been Steven Universe, as amazing as the show is, and I wouldn't even say there's any bad episodes. The pacing's been very slow, and the fact that it has an 11-minute weekly schedule and the long hiatuses kind of heightens that annoyance, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, Star does also have its fair share of hiatuses and stuff, but I mean, we just got like a whole month of episodes pretty much, so yeah. That was pretty amazing, which, Steven did too, but I don't know, comparing like the Summer Steven versus like the Star Brewery or whatever people call it, like, what do you think?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that one. That's pretty crazy because season 3 was really good, but like, I feel like that's tough. I feel like season 3 had more progression. I think season 3 is still the best season Steven Universe right now, but it's hard to say because I feel like with the Star episodes, first off, it's 22 minutes. Like, it's 11 minutes, but it's 22 minutes every time they air it, so that helps. And also, I feel like with this recent month of Star episodes, even if it was the normal schedule where it was just one a week, so one segment of 11 minutes a week, I feel like this pacing still wouldn't have felt slow. Because like there was Trickstar and the Belt episode, but other than that there was always something going on in some capacity.
Every week, like we got at least like one or two, like even the first like couple weeks, like we always got something huge, and I don't think we really got anything in like the Summer Steven until like halfway in, like with Centipedal, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, we had like Kiki's Delivery Service, and that's not to say that it didn't develop anything at all, but it was like there's just so many mysteries yet to be unsolved, and I feel like we're like really taking our time with unraveling those mysteries and like not really uncovering anything. And especially like I feel like Star is rewarding the people that are watching more than Steven Universe is, just in terms of plot development and revelations. And there's still mysteries, obviously, with Star, but I feel like we're constantly getting somewhere. But now that's kind of brings up the question, which is written better. And I don't think I really have a side right now. Some people say Steven Universe. Some people are saying Star. I think it's kind of up in the air as of right now. I'm sort of in the middle. Especially, I'm still like kind of coming off of the high of the season 2 finale. Right. So like I'm a little biased, but like I feel like Steven Universe does its thing correctly and Star does its thing correctly. Which one's better? We have to wait and see. Maybe after Star has season 3 or season 4, we can kind of gauge a little bit more. But I feel like Steven Universe does its own thing right in the sense that it is more socially groundbreaking and important for the culture, I guess, in a sense. It's more commentary on life and more important moral lessons, and it does that really well, and it's really important, and like empathy and understanding and all of that. And that's not something a lot of shows really do, especially cartoons, and I really appreciate that about that. But on the flip side, Star, while that doesn't have that as much, I feel like Star is telling a more concise narrative with more payoff, more exciting episodes, and just more general progression without shoving it all in our face. Obviously, like the pacing is still there; they're still pacing themselves, but I feel like they're giving us more for watching, and just kind of moving forward. And then on the flip side, Steven Universe, even though the pacing is really slow and like especially dreary with the hiatuses and the only 11-minute runtime and only that once a week, there's really no bad episodes, I don't think, objectively. Like there are some disappointing episodes, there are some meh episodes, some episodes that fall flat, but there's really no bad episodes. Like even Rocknaldo, as much flack as that episode caught, I wouldn't even call that a bad episode. It was just kind of meh. But with Star does have some pretty bad episodes.
Yeah.
And like some, even when Star is like kind of taking a break from the plot and the story, they kind of like, not every single episode that isn't plot driven is character driven necessarily. Like so they usually are, but not every time. Where Steven Universe, I feel like it's always character driven, even if it's for a side character, there's always something going on with a character that they're learning something, or we're learning something about them, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I really can't choose either. But one thing I do like to know is that like Star seems a bit more flexible, like especially with like you can get another character's viewpoint, which is like pretty much not heard of in Steven Universe because it's so focused on being Steven's viewpoint pretty much, 99% of the time. Which is like what I like about Star, part. But I mean, they pull it off well in Steven Universe, although it can get a little bit annoying at times.
Yeah, I think that's up to preference for the most part, because I like the way that it's kind of, they keep it strictly in Steven's perspective, because it is about Steven and it's about a coming of age story for Steven, basically, for this half human, half magical boy. And it's very, very interesting how they do that. And then on Star's side, it's a similar thing. It's a coming of age story for a magical girl, but there's a more greater, I don't know, I guess they're kind of the same type of thing. It's just kind of telling the narrative differently. Yeah. So I don't know if that's inherently good or bad. I think it just kind of depends on subjective preference, whether you like it just from Steven's perspective or you like kind of branching off into other perspectives.
Yeah, I mean, because when you look at it, like these stories are actually, I mean, like not the details, but like at the general part of it, like they're pretty similar. Like, I mean, like, these cartoons, like first they start out like, all like, you couldn't, no way you could tell that any of this would happen.
Yeah, seriously.
Like to where it is now in both of these stories. And, they have so much lore and amazing characters and stuff, but, they had to evolve to that. So, it's the same thing for both of them. So, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's just amazing how they've both done that. But they've ended up being quite different though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like a lot of people are like, stop comparing the two, but it's like it's natural. They're in the same field. They're both cartoons running in the same era. They're both about magic and young kids. I think they're the same age, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So like it's natural that people are going to compare the two because they are similar, because they are cartoons running at the same exact time. So it's like totally fair to compare the two because they're doing similar things just very differently.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I know Steven Universe has been getting attacked a lot lately on social media, and we by no means love Steven Universe any less. But it is frustrating as a fan when things aren't moving forward, and Star is giving us all of this juicy meat, and Steven Universe is just kind of giving us a crumb here and there, and then like a full meal, and then like some more crumbs. So. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I would say Star is necessarily better. I know some people definitely are, but I think Star is in the running. I'd say right now, I'd say at the very least they are even. Mm-hmm. But I think Star is in the potential running, depending on what happens in season 3 and season 4, and what happens with Steven Universe's the rest of season 4 and season 5, and whatever other seasons they may get. We can kind of gauge which one is better, and they may never end up becoming there may never be a clear winner. They might always be even, and I think it's okay to compare the two and kind of talk about which each show is doing right, which each show is doing wrong. I think that's healthy. I think that's constructive. I think that could lead to better cartoons and creations in the future, and I think it's a healthy competition thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a vicious competition thing. It's not like we hate Steven Universe, or people who like Star better hate Steven Universe. Not really like that. Do you have anything else?
No, that covers everything pretty much.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We just wanted to kind of talk about this because we know it's been something that's been on people's minds a lot. We actually don't have a Tiger Philanthropist review today, unfortunately, because we both have social obligations that are going to require our attention. But we'll be doing a Tiger Philanthropist review tomorrow. Luckily, it's probably not a super heavy, serious episode, so should be fine. Shouldn't miss anything. Watch there just be like this amazing white diamonds revealed in this episode.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. What do you think? What do you think Star does right? What do you guys think Steven does right? Do you think there's one show that's better than the other? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye, guys.